So I want to take some time to stretch your shoulders and your chest. A lot of us have poor posture. We've been like this, sitting all the time, driving, cell phoning, computer. So when you try to do an exercise in this position, you've got a restriction, and then you're tightening your neck, and you're really using the wrong muscles, and you're further damaging certain areas. So we're going to warm this part up with a little stretch on the wall, and you can do this anywhere. So we're going to use this wall right here, and what I want you to do is stand to the side of it. Take your arm back in like a low V. Think of this as a clock, okay? We're going to start low, maybe at 5 o'clock, and then we're going to go higher, maybe at 3 o'clock, and then we're going to go even higher at maybe 1 o'clock. So let's start nice and low right here. Now I'm stretching my chest, and you're just going to take some big inhales. As you're doing this, you're letting both shoulders come down, and you're lengthening the back of your neck. Take 3 big breaths. Big inhale and exhale. 2 more. Big inhale. On the exhale, feel your shoulders relax a little bit more. 1 more. Big inhale. Feeling a nice stretch in your chest and even into your bicep. As you're doing this, you're keeping your tummy nice and tight. We don't want to arch your back to compensate, because then you're going to have low back pain. So keep it nice and tight. If you don't know what to do with the other arm, good places to hold it back here. The next thing we're going to do is let's move it up to about 3 o'clock. A little bit higher. It's going to change the stretch, and you're going to find a favorite number, a favorite time. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. Just depends on where you're tight. Big inhale and exhale. Let the shoulders drop. 2 more. Now to add some traction, I want you to kind of pull your shoulder away from your hand. Lengthen that. And let's go up again. A little bit higher. Now if you're getting tingling in your hands, you might want to take a little bit of a break and then go back up to it. That means it's a little bit too intense for you. Big inhale and exhale. 2 more. All right, now on the wall, I'll show you from the side. We're going to take the same hand and go straight down like this. So I'm pressing my armpit into the wall, keeping my shoulder away from my ear. My other arm is wrapped around my back. My neck is long, and I'm just breathing. So you don't want to stretch so intensely that it hurts. You want to make sure that you can really relax into it. From here, I want you to take your thumb off the wall and just place your pinky finger on the wall. And go back to pressing your armpit into the wall. And again, you're pulling your hips away from your hands, getting some traction through that shoulder. Excellent. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Okay, from here, why not get another stretch on your low back? Take your hand, take it across the other side of your body, and reach your opposite hip away. So now I'm stretching my low back and the side of my shoulder. So from here, it looks like this. And I'm tucking my hips. 2 more breaths right here. Keeping the shoulder away from your ear. 1 more. Excellent. Let's shake that out. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to show you from here. I'm going to go nice and low. Maybe 5 o'clock. Maybe wrap my other arm back behind my back. Now this top shoulder is going to stay down. Tighten the tummy. 3 breaths. Now I'm getting some traction by moving, pulling my shoulder away from my hand. 1 more breath. Big inhale. On the exhale, let the shoulders drop a little bit more. Tuck your chin. Now let's come up to about 3 o'clock. Now, if your shoulder tries to do this, come a little bit lower. To make it easier, you'll just go farther away from the wall. To make it harder, you're going to go closer, but don't make it too hard. I'd rather you do this in 2 rounds and make it easy than do 1 round super hard when you're not warm. Now, the best time to be doing this type of stretch is once you've been warmed up. I love it after a bath or a shower. Anytime you've been nice and warm, you're going to get a good stretch. Now, let's take the arm up a little bit higher. Maybe 1 o'clock, see what feels best for you. Now, just like we did on the other side, you can take your thumb off the wall and just have your pinky here. decide what version of the stretch is good for you, and this is going to change often depending upon what you've been doing that day and how mobile your shoulders are becoming. 2 breaths. And 1 more. Okay, now we're going to take your hand on the top. We're going to pull your hips back, press your armpit into the wall. Two more breaths. 1 more. Pull your hips away from your hand. Okay, now take your thumb off the wall. Just have your pinky finger there and pull your hip back down again. Now your knees can be nice and bent. No tension anywhere. Maybe you can drop your shoulder blades down a little bit more. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Now from here, I'm going to show you on this side. Take your hand across your body, pull your hip back, and tuck your hips. So you're going to get the side of your shoulder and your low back right here. 3 breaths. Big inhale. Huge exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Dropping the shoulders, getting a little bit deeper. Excellent job. Now I like to finish it by pulling your arms back. See how much you can get your shoulder blades down and tucking your chin. Now if you're feeling your low back for any reason, let's curve a little bit. Pull your arms out here and tuck. You want to lengthen the low back, engage the abs, and stretch forward. And you can actually go back and forth. Pull back here, push your chest out, tight tummy, pull the shoulders back, and then curve back in. 2 more. And curve back in. Nice. Now stand up and see if that feels any better. I know my shoulders are down a lot more. All right, we are ready for the next section. If you feel like you need more shoulder work, replay this video and do it again.